Right, good morning all. Right, so we're in Surah 103, right, 103. Right, so we're moving ahead in time. By time, right, by time. The book says mankind is in a loss, right? And what it means by that is mankind has failed to understand over time, right? The teachings of the religious scriptures that were revealed, right? Mankind has failed to understand, right, the meaning or the allegories or the extract the meaning of all the scriptures that has came over time, right? And this is the point where we are the Quran, which is the final destination actually, right? The final destination. I am here teaching this book, right? So we are at the final destination or approaching the final destination, right? Meaning preparation ourselves for the final hour, meaning our passing, our leaving this earth, right? So that is what this book is really centered on: how to live well so you die well, right? How to live well so you die well. So mankind, the rest of us here on earth who are on earth, right, doesn't have to be at a loss, right? If we could understand and live by whatever is the practices, and these practices do not change over time. The guidelines, the way of being, right? Way of conduct, meaning right conduct, right? The way of conducting ourselves as to cause least harm towards others and other beings and so on, right? The rest of us on earth doesn't have to be, we don't have to be at a loss, right? The book says mankind is at a loss, right? Because the assumption is made that or the revelation is seen that mankind has failed to learn the lessons, right? But we are here to teach this and to help more and more people to bring others into the fold of understanding Islam and so on, so that we save ourselves, right? There is nobody coming to save you, right? Sorry to break it to the entire international population, right? But there's nobody coming to save you, right? You have to save yourself by virtue of change and by virtue of your proper conduct, right? I am not making a son that is coming to save you. Nobody else on the earth is making a son that is coming to save you, right? So the book is teaching us to save ourselves, right? Read it, right? Let the book judge you, like I always say, the book is a judge, right? Read it, let the book judge you, right? And that is how, right, you could avoid being at a loss, as the book says, right? To whoever is hearing this. So mankind is in loss except those who have believed and done righteous deeds and advise each other in truth, advise each other to the truth, and advise each other in to patience, right? To the truth and to patience, right? So we advocate patience a lot. Allah advocates patience a lot. I advocate patience a lot, right? Meaning that regardless of how jumpy, flitty, right, we feel, meaning that your mind wandering here and there, you want to do something, you have the impulse to do something, no, right? You wait, right? You wait. You calm your senses down, right? You wait. You calm your senses down, right? Sit and wait, right? Sit and wait, meaning that you wait out your own vibration, the own negativity, the own anxieties within you, the own flighty thoughts, the own wandering mind, right? You wait out that within yourself, right? So the wait is now you waiting for, and the bucket resolves itself at the end, as I always say, right? So remember in a previous video, I was like, I'm waiting, I don't know what I'm waiting for, I don't know who I'm waiting for, right? So the book resolves itself, right? You wait out your own self, right? Wait out the negativities within your own self. That is what you are waiting out, right? So by time, mankind is in a loss and doesn't have to be if you understand these things, except for those who have believed and done righteous deeds and advise each other to truth and advise each other to patience, right? So the message of the book remains consistent throughout time, right? So Quran doesn't change, right? And the message of the book remains consistent over time, right? It's a short surah, so read it as literally three verses, right? Nothing is stopping you, right? You could read this. You could read this at if in any moment during the day and read this, right? So take care, everybody, and we'll pick up inshallah tomorrow with 104.